Good morning, everyone. Story time. But before I do that, look at this view. I'm currently sat in Martin's manifestation chair while he is away. Don't tell him. And I thought I would jump on here and just talk with you guys because we are currently in Nice, in the south of France. And it's a big deal. It is a big deal. I don't know if anyone knows this, but I'm actually from New Zealand. And so to be here right now is a big freaking deal. When you are from the opposite side of the world, Europe is just amazing. And it's so funny to hear and see the contrast when talking to Europeans or, Brits, when you talk about Europe and they're kind of like, oh yeah, Europe, yeah, we used to go there like all the time. It's kind of lost its appeal because it's right there. But for us on the opposite side of the world, it is a big deal because it is a big commitment. It's a long ass flight to get over here. So it's very exciting. I am very happy to be here. That sun is just delightful. So anyway, I wanted to jump on here because I want to talk to you a little bit more about building a lifestyle business, because ever since we started really revamping this offer this year, we've had a bunch of interest from people who are interested in building a lifestyle business or scaling the numbers where they can actually create more of a lifestyle business, right? And so this was one of the biggest reasons we actually got started in business, because Martin and I met in Australia. We lived in Melbourne for 5 years. We traveled around Australia. But I remember first moving over from little old New Zealand in Auckland, and my vision was to travel around Australia. I had only been to, a handful of places. And I thought, well, excuse me, if I live there, I'm going to be able to travel around, right? But anyone who moves and starts a job and a career knows pretty well that that doesn't really happen, because you have annual leave and you don't have a lot of time. You're not making the kind of money that you would be if you started your own business. You just don't have the time. I was working as a hairdresser, and so the overwhelming sense of guilt that if I wasn't there, I'd be letting down my clients, I'd be letting down my team members who would have to cover for me, and that just felt shit, and I didn't want to do that. So there's a whole bunch of reasons that actually stopped me from traveling and living into the lifestyle that I wanted, and to actually go and see places. So you move, but you don't actually go anywhere, or the places that you do go are really close. There might be Adelaide, or there might be Bali in Thailand, and there's only so many times that you can go there before it starts to lose its appeal, when you really actually know that you want to go to freaking Europe, right? You want to go to Europe and you want to go to the States or wherever. Just travel the world. And I talk about this so often because I'm so passionate about travel. I think everyone needs to travel. I think it is so incredibly important. You either know this already and you don't maybe have the funds or the time to travel as often as you want to. Maybe you've got family on the other side of the world. I certainly do. And you want to have more freedom and flexibility to be able to choose when you go and see them. That's really important, right? That is so important. So this is one of the reasons why we got started in business, because the job was starting to create unnecessary blocks for us. And so when we stepped into building a lifestyle business, working with our mentors and utilizing the blueprint that we now teach, it's called the Digital Millionaires Model. What ended up happening was that we were able to run retreats from like Airbnbs like this. Look at this, guys. Come on. This is what we're kind of working with right now. It is amazing. It kind of gives me Noosa vibes if you've been up in Australia, in Queensland. It gives me Noosa vibes, but it's the south of France, so I'm going to say it's a little bit cooler. But don't hate on me. This is just a little old Kiwi girl over here who's just like loving this, just loving all of this, right? My arm is getting tired. Okay, so when we stepped into building a lifestyle business, creating this, we looked at Australia. Martin's from the UK, from Manchester originally. If you haven't heard his accent, most people think he sounds Australian now. And we looked at the map of Australia and we were like, oh my God, we have an opportunity to actually travel and see the country So where do we want to go? What do we want to do, right? And we traveled to Noosa. We did ran events in Melbourne, Byron Bay, Noosa, Sydney, Gold Coast, all these places that we wanted to tick off the list. And we did it, right? So we organized retreats for between 1 to I think 8 people to come into the room, and we taught them how to build a lifestyle business. Now, this isn't just like you go around traveling and, you know, just put on events that are low ticket and then you walk away and you don't have any, like, that's it. Like, you just put the next event on. We actually made massive profits. So we had people in the room, we created massive profits, and from those events, we had clients who joined us for 6, 12 months, 2 years. So there's high client retention as well. So it's not just about putting on retreats and seeing the world and doing all these really cool things. You can do that, and let's increase the profit and let's increase the client lifetime value in your business. This is what's so cool. So what we decided to do in August last year, we felt we had seen, you know, enough somewhat of Australia, and we wanted to branch more overseas. So we're currently based in England, and we're now doing more of a European tour, and also the States. That is not to say that we're not going to go to Australia, but we are just really loving all of this for the third time, guys, for the third time. There's like a little veranda out here as well. And so I have actually uploaded a post because we're here for the next week, right? So if you're close by, or if you're not close by, and you want to learn how to do this, how can you do this and make it profitable? How can you tick off things, places off your bucket list, and it puts money into your account, and you create transformations for your clients, and you're a happier person, and your clients are more successful and happier with your help? How do you do all of this? This is what we teach. This is what we're most passionate about. That sun is beautiful on my face. It's been a while since I've seen some sun, okay, guys? Makes me a little crazy. If this is something that you want help with, this is exactly what we teach. This is what we do. So come and hang out with us in this amazing Airbnb, because again, one of the reasons why we get Airbnbs isn't just so we can just chill out here. Not just, we love it, obviously, but it's to share it with people, right? It is to share this experience with other people. We love to play host. We love to help people. We love to share the experience with everyone else, and we would love for that to be you. So if you are someone who wants to come and join us in the Airbnb, or alternatively, you want to learn how to build a lifestyle business, let's get going, guys, because life is not slowing down. Let's get started. Let's get moving, and let's start to live a life and build a business that you freaking love, okay? So send me a DM. We'll have a little chat over there, and I will speak to you very soon.